Let me think of my top three things. Number one, seek out training. Seek out training in terms of defensive tactics, seek out training in terms of report writing, seek out training in terms of communication, just seek out training. Number two would be to find and join a really reputable company. I'm not here to bash on any security companies out there, but there's renegade companies, there's bottom of the barrel companies, and there's upper tier companies. And getting into those upper tier companies that provide training, that provide resources, that have a good company dynamic and structure, they're a little bit harder to get into, but it's so much more worth it. It's worth it in terms of how they develop you as an officer. It's more than likely going to be worth it in terms of the pay scale and the opportunities. But this is such a difficult industry in general, and it's so negative, and it's really hard across the board that if you align yourself with the wrong company, it just makes it even more difficult. So definitely finding a good company to work for. The last thing that I would say is that you have to be very comfortable within yourself. You're going to deal with a lot of toxicity. You're going to deal with a lot of drama. You're going to deal with a lot of negativity. And that negativity isn't just from the people on the street. Your friends, your family, your colleagues and coworkers, people are not going to look at you in a security capacity and give you a lot of credit or a lot of, let this go by for a second. People aren't going to give you a lot of credit or a lot of accolades for working in private security. There's a lot of things that you can do in this world, and people would be like, "Hey, my son's a this," or "My daughter works in this environment." Most people, even within your family, are not going to be like, "Hey, my son's a security guard. My daughter works for private security." So a lot of the negative things that you're going to experience, a lot of the negative stigma around what you do in the industry that you work in, it is very, very difficult to deal with if you're not comfortable in your own skin. So you have to come to terms with what you're doing, what benefit you're providing, and the services that are needed and how you're an integral part of public safety. If you don't have that embedded within you, it's going to be very difficult to work in this industry. So those would be my three things. Get training, link up with a good company, and be very comfortable within yourself.